Hello, friends, and Happy New Year. Welcome back to Soul GPS Tarot. Today we have a pick a card reading with 3 groups to choose from. They're all angel messages for 2026, your particular angel messages for 2026. So you can see pile number 1 or group number 1 has the pink border, group number 2 has the blue border, and group number 3 has the yellow border. We'll be using 3 different tarot decks for the messages. So go ahead and tune in and get ready to select your group, and then you'll go to the description and click on the timestamp that corresponds with your group. And before you do that, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and at the end, if you'll leave me a comment, that would be so amazing. It'll really help the channel to grow, and we can get this to more people. So thank you for being here, and I will meet you in your group. Hi, group number 1. This is your angel messages for 2026. So your first message is if you believe. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to set her right over here. And we're going to use this Everyday Tarot, which is quite a nice deck. And let's go with the first, second, and third of the year. We'll start with leaders for those. And as a matter of fact, let us use the little guide deck to lay out what the 3 sections of the years are looking like for you. So this would be January, February, March, April, then May, June, July, August, and then September, October, November, December. So for group number 1, good. This looks like it's the first quarter, second quarter, or not quarter, sorry, trimester? No, that's not right. Third. And there we go. So then, let's get that back there. Okay. Group number 1, let's start with the oracle cards and see where we are. So we have if you believe, and then in the first third of the year, we have communication. We then have key for your what was it? January, February, March, April. This would be May, June, July, August. And then September, October, November, December, we have peace. That's lovely. All right. So, and we will, I mean, these pretty well stand for themselves. So, we can read from the book and understand those better. But essentially, I think that they speak pretty well for themselves. And I'm seeing that you are going to be really tuning into yourself. This, if you believe, I would say, really has to do with your trust in your own intuition, and then your very authentic communication about that in the first 4 months of 2026. So, really honing in on what it is that you believe and on being very clear in your relationships about that. Okay. And then we'll go down. So let us go ahead now and pull a couple of tarot cards for each of those sections. So let's do first part of the year, first 4 months of 2026 for group number 1. What do group number 1's angels want to say? Oh, we have 2 cards right there. Perfection. Okay, let's go with that. So first you have got, sorry, well, it was upside down. I'm going to let that stand. It's the 3 of Swords upside down. And then we have the Page of Wands. 3 of Swords upside down is actually really good. It sounds to me like you're healing from some heartbreak here in the beginning of the year. And your Page of Wands really indicates a fresh start. Let me pull usually I do Fortune Cookie Oracle at the end, but today I think I'm going to use it as an indicator of what the overall flavor is on these first 4 months of the year. Group number one. Yeah, here we go. Sunshine. Lovely. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication in relationships. Come on. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I move this. Of course, I can't tell. I put this down here. Can you see it? Kinda, sorta. I'm going to tuck it under here in the hopes that you can sort of see everything. So we got the Three of Swords upside down, doing some healing. We've got the Page of Wands, which is probably some news about a good opportunity or a youthful kind of energy giving you some creative ideas, some new creative possibilities. But I love that the Sunshine card has the word communication right on it, so this is great. We're going to lay them all out, and then we'll keep on getting clarifiers and so forth, and just give a picture of the entire year. So let's take a look at May, June, July, and August. Let's see. Okay, that guy. Just want to get a feel for what the overarching themes might be for you in those months. May, June, July, August for group number one. What are the angel messages? What do group number ones? Okay. And we have two more. Okay, we're going to take those. You know what, guys? I was just totally holding it upside down, so I'm keeping that, but I want these right side up. So we have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. So the Eight of Swords is really about feeling trapped, you know. Let me pull that card up. So this figure is kind of bound up and surrounded by these eight swords, and she's blindfolded, and there's water flowing underneath her feet. So this is kind of like emotional entrapment. This is getting stuck in a loop of negative thinking, and I feel like this could have to do with these healing from this Three of Swords moment, this kind of heartbreak moment. And so, you know, you're allowed to be in that energy for a while, but I think this is saying to you, and now it's becoming clear to me that I think key is going to be to take this blindfold off, okay, and realize that you have the power to release yourself from this imprisonment. It's an emotional imprisonment. And you've got advice on how to do that. Here with the Three of Cups, this is really about connecting with friends and doing the things in your life that make you feel loved and understood and cared for. And so, you know, if you experience heartbreak and you're now healing from it, as spring comes, this is really saying it's time to step out, take off the blindfold, start living, really start living. Your angels want you to connect with people who care for you and have fun, really. Okay. And your Ten of Pentacles is saying that is going to be so profitable to you. It's going to make you feel material comfort in your life. So let's pull a fortune cookie oracle for your May, June, July, August here and see. Oh, okay, I see it right here. And we have perseverance. Yep, that makes sense, right? You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Okay, fantastic. You see, this is really telling you you're going places. And I love seeing peace here for September, October, November, December. This looks really lovely. It looks like you're moving right through the year from a place that has been difficult, and you're going to be finding new opportunities. You're going to be releasing yourself from this emotionally entrapped feeling and really beginning to enjoy life with friends. This is going to bring you actually material comfort with the Ten of Pentacles. And in fact, it's going to leave a legacy, meaning as you heal from this disappointment, you're showing other people who are important to you how to persevere, how to reclaim your own self and your own life and move forward. And that is going to be life changing for them as well, right? Okay, good. Let's take a look at those last 4 months of the year. Let me make sure my cards are in the right direction. Okay, let's see. What are group number one's angels wanting to say about the last 4 months of 2026 for group number one? What should group number one be aware of? One, feeling two, and I'm going to take three. Okay, so we have got the Seven of Cups. So right around fall time, you may be feeling a little spoiled for choice and feel like you're having difficulty discerning what the best choice might be for you. You know what? I'm going to kind of go this way with these so that we have room for everything else. Then we have got the Emperor. Wow. Okay. There's some really powerful um, leader energy and this kind of, I mean, it could actually be a father figure who's really bringing some peace to you, or a strong masculine presence in your life, which is really helping you to rebalance and feel a sense of peace and emotional safety, I would say. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is calling upon you to kind of balance your worlds, really saying that that's interesting. So here with the Seven of Cups, you're spoiled for choice. Here with the Two of Pentacles, you're actually being asked to make a choice. It's tricky. You feel like you have to balance these two things towards the end of the year, but making a choice, and I think maybe with the help of this masculine presence, is going to be the thing that brings peace at the end of the year. You're going to narrow down those choices to the right one, especially by tuning into your guidance. And that could be from a friend, it could be from an angel or spirit guide. But you'll feel that it is a strong, kind, loving, masculine kind of influence in your life. Yeah, and so choosing between the two things and allowing the one you don't choose to kind of fade, and really focusing on that first one is going to be the thing that really brings everything back into order and brings you peace. So let us pull a fortune cookie oracle for the last 4 months of the year, group number one. See what we've got. Got it. No, hang on. Goodness. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. And we have communication again. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendship. A lucky win seems likely. Wow. So, group number one, there's a real focus here on communicating. And so it's making me what I'm getting here from your angels is it's very important that you tune in to your authentic voice. You don't need to say things to people that you think they want to hear. You need to find what the truth is inside of you. This, if you believe, really, really tune in and ask yourself what it is that is true for you and speak the truth. Don't try to guess what somebody else wants and try to make them happy. You can only work with what will bring you a sense of authenticity and peace. Okay. And once again, group number one, I forgot to put on the butterfly. So let's bring butterfly back for a sense of hope and peace. And I'm going to pull one more angel oracle card for you, being that this is the angel messages. And yeah, okay, can I see you? Recovery. Yep. Yeah, group number one, particularly in the beginning of 2026, these first 4 months of 2026, you are going to be just feeling better and better and better. So allow your angels to kind of rain the sunshine down on you and bring you healing. If you believe, they can do it. Okay? Let them fill in the cracked places in your heart with beautiful healing light. And then in that way, you'll be opening the door for this Page of Wands, opening the door for the key, right, to your peace, opening the door to a more authentic you. This communication thing is it's 3 times it's been said in this reading. So I really feel like this year of 2026 is about you really finding your authenticity, and that is actually going to indicate that you have recovered from a pattern of pleasing others whilst abandoning yourself. So this year is all about you being kind of loyal to yourself, right? And clear on what is right and good for you and acting from that place. So it looks like it's a real year of healing and moving forward. And actually there there are a lot of choices that are going to come up for you that are going to be exciting. Towards the end, you're going to be asked to narrow it down and choose between 2 things. And right in the center of your reading was that Three of Cups, which is really saying spend time with people who love you and care for you and with whom you have a really good time, people you have fun with. That's really important. Okay. Group number one, if you haven't yet, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I would love it if you left me a message, and your angels are with you. Just remember that they are guiding you. If you tune in and listen, they're here. They can help you heal and bring you to a place where you have more choices than you know what to do with, and a group of people around you who make you feel truly loved and known. Thanks so much for being here, group number one. Happy New Year, and I hope to see you in my very next reading. Take care. Bye. Group number two, this is your reading, and we are doing your angel message for 2026, or angel messages for 2026. So I'll start with this one. And your message is don't stop. So you obviously are getting some good momentum on something that you have started or you have a good idea about. So we'll check that out. I'm going to move your tarot cards over here for just a second, and I want to take some oracle cards from the little guide deck. Okay, well, that's obviously going to be number one. confidence. What I'm doing is I'm going to do the first 4 months of the year, the second 4 months, and the third 4 months of the year. And then we will kind of get a flavor for those from the oracle cards, and then we'll pull some tarot cards. So January, February, March, April, confidence and don't stop. That goes very well together. And for April, May, June, July, no, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, we have got true love. Wow. Nice. Okay. And then finally for September, October, November, and December, for group number 2, we have got focus. Okay. So let us pull some tarot cards to go with those. You know what? I'm taking this off because it's knocking around. Okay. So let us see what wants to come out. What are group number 2's angel messages for 2026? And this would be for January, February, March, and April. This guy and this guy. Let's see what we have. Upside down. There we go. So here we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Wow. All right. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Very cool. So right here under confidence, your Knight of Wands is really talking about tapping into your creativity. And your Knight of Swords is really kind of taking you, it's a fast moving energy, and it's bringing you into some new idea energy and potentially some lifestyle changes. So it looks like you're starting out the year with some new forward moving energy on a new idea. So I think that goes with your don't stop. I don't know if you've had a business idea or yeah, something like that. Like if you're entrepreneurial, there may be something that that you have been thinking about setting off on, and this looks like it's the right kind of idea. I'm gonna move these over just a little because they're bigger and spread these out. Okay. All right, we're gonna look at the thing as a whole, but let's start by just getting a feel for your the 3/3 of the year. Okay. So here we have got, I'm holding the whole thing upside down once again. We have got the 9 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Really nice. And under true love. Really nice. And what else do we have for May, June, July, and August? I feel this one. Ooh, nice. Okay. That, I believe, is the Magician. Yes, it is the Magician. Wow. So true love, 9 of Pentacles, and the Magician. So it looks like your May, June, July, August, that kind of summertime, there's some really positive energy. The 9 of Pentacles is really like this, enjoying your, it's like being in this energy of luxury. And then the Magician is like the master manifester. So the fact that you've got true love and this like being in your garden of abundance and luxury, and I think having manifested, it's like that this whole summertime period is, you're like reaping the harvest of what you sowed in January, February, March, April. It's interesting. And then as we get into fall, here we have September, October, November, December, and we have focus. So let's see what that is Mhm. Oh, yeah, there's the Hierophant. Okay. And the Judgment card. Wow. Okay. Wow. So, the fall and winter here. Focus, the Hierophant, which is basically kind of moving into uh, more of an energy of like an established organization, or conforming more to a traditional model. But the Judgment card here under focus, to me, is it's saying that you're being really called into your life purpose. So you have like a really powerful year, and it looks like the creative energy is here, right here at the beginning of the year. And there's this period of super just enjoyment and manifestation here over the summer. And then in the fall, things are starting to gel. And it's like the idea that you had over here in the winter time is really solidifying here with focus and the Hierophant. And you're getting your footing with your life path, your life purpose. It's like this idea was leading you toward your life purpose. And so the don't stop as an angel message is really, um, I think, this major encouragement to you that you are going in the right direction, what you're planning to do. And you just have this wonderful, um, few months in the middle of the year where, and the fact that there's true love, I'll just say it's very possible. But if it isn't a relationship, I would say that it ties to the Judgment card down here. That it's true love in the sense of being perfectly matched with your life purpose, um, which is how you express your true love, your true self. So I want to do one fortune cookie oracle card for each section, and then we'll take one final angel message. So for the first part of the year, January, February, March, April, your fortune cookie oracle says nature. So interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. So I like that. I think your creativity here, you'll have new ideas that are sparked by getting out, getting fresh air, moving out in nature. I'm going to do like I did last time and turn these sideways so we can fit everything. And then for May, June, July, August, for your summer months, we have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. Hello. Okay. Nice. So maybe you're taking a trip this summer. Maybe you already know where you're going, but it looks like some super enjoyment will be on offer there, and maybe love. That's pretty great. And let's look at your September, October, November, December. What do we have? I feel this one. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Well, okay. It looks like this is going to be a great year for you and love, and for you and working in your purpose. working in your soul's purpose. Let's do, wait a minute, there they are. Let's do a final angel card to tie up your reading. What is the final message from group number 2's angels for 2026, please? That's the one. Nope. Okay, you get 2. Aren't you lucky? So, first one, helpful people. Okay, that's nice. It looks like you should be on the lookout for friends, particularly here with the Hierophant card. That's telling me that there may be some, in terms of career, there are likely to be some people who do work for, organizations which are already well founded, and that you may be able to get some help from that area. Sorry about that. Group number 2, I had a quick interruption. And finally, your last angel message is take action. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is extremely clear. This is a year of action for you. It's a year of action, and it's a year of new love, exciting new ideas, exciting new possibilities. Yeah, 2026 is a good year for you, group number 2. If you've not done it already, will you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed? And I would really love it if you would leave me a comment. And I want to wish you a very happy new year. I hope to see you in my very next reading. And until then, take care. Bye. Hi, group number 3. You chose the yellow bordered angel, and the message is your angel messages for 2026. So let's see what your first message is. Group number 3, in the near future. Okay, well, this will be interesting because we're going to lay this reading out, kind of separating the year into 3 parts. So let's see what that near future energy is talking about. I'm going to begin with one card for each section of the year, the first 4 months, second 4 months, and the final 4 months of the year. And we're going to pull an oracle card from the little guide deck and see what the energy looks like for that period of time. And then we will clarify with some tarot cards. So for group number 3, January, February, March, and April, please. Romance. In the near future. You see that? Interesting. Okay. And then group number 3's angels. What is the energy for May, June, July, and August? I'm feeling that one. Money. It's looking pretty good there, group number 3. Let's spread those out. And finally, for September, October, November, and December. Good vibes. All right, this is looking quite positive, group number 3. All right, let's get a feel for your January through April. What else do we need to know? What are your angel messages for that first 4 months of the year, please? And I'm just very curious about this in the near future and the fact that romance popped up first. Here. 6 of Swords. You're moving into a better situation, a safer situation. You're making a transition. You might be moving. Let's see. Are you planning a move early in the year, group number 3? And if so, there may be romance tied to that. Okay. And you have the High Priestess. Okay. So I think that your intuition is going to be a really important factor as you make decisions in those first 4 months. Really, really tune into your intuition. And the High Priestess also is a lot about expressing your truth, your authentic feelings. Okay, let's take a look now at May, June, July, and August, where it appears there's some money happening. Okay. Nice. We have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Well, that's clear. Make sure you can see everything. Yep. That's good. Okay. So it looks like very interesting. The flavor for those 4 months is money. The flavor here for the first part of the year is romance, but there appears to be a relocation involved. And it seems that this relocation has now that, that could pertain to a job too. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be moving house, but you're moving from one situation to another. And it appears that you're doing that in the relatively near future. And it's casting this overall energy over January through April of romance. So if you're not already in a romantic relationship, I would say you could be looking for something to pop up on your radar in the next several weeks. And yeah, I think the High Priestess is giving me this feeling that you very much need to um, tap into yourself and try not to make your decisions with your head. I mean, yes, use your head, but make sure that your heart is satisfied with the direction you're going. This is all about following your heart right here. So then May, June, July, August, this is obviously something's happening here at the beginning of the year that's going to result in this period of you feeling really more financially stable and celebratory, um, particularly celebratory with friends. And then being in this energy of real self sufficiency, financially speaking, um, able to enjoy the fruits of your efforts. Yeah. Um, I think you'll enjoy some. You may be hosting some friends over the summer. Uh, the Queen of Pentacles also has this kind of domestic vibe, so I'm getting that you might travel with friends or you might host friends in your home. And there's just a feeling that there's plenty of abundance with which to do that, and just a lot of enjoyment in the summer period. And then we're coming over here into the fall, September, October, November, December, and the overall flavor is good vibes, which you can't complain about that. I mean, you can, but no, why? Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. Well, we have the Eight of Swords. So we're going to have to clear up something during that period of time to keep those good vibes going. And let's see what else. And we have the Page of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing right here is that overall things are good. You've had a wonderful first 8 months of the year. And so you're rolling into fall with a pretty good feeling. But there's like one area where you feel like you can't see your way into a better position. Um, the Eight of Swords, she's sort of standing here surrounded by the swords. She's blindfolded, she's bound up, and you see she's standing over water. Um, but the whole front part here is open. She doesn't know it, but she could just step out. Um, and her bondage and blindfold are really of her own making. So it's kind of like it's almost like you need some hanged man energy right here. You need to flip things on their head and look at them from a different perspective. So you'll feel like at some point there between September and December, like you have a little bit of a feeling of being stuck in something, but you need to know that it's fully within your power to step out of it by changing your point of view. So I know that sounds cryptic, but the Page of Wands is bringing in this energy of a new idea, of creativity, and I think that's actually going to help you out of this. It's like this new idea will occur to you and will be the thing that helps you to step out and back into this good vibes feeling. So overall, the energy is just really, really positive. And there's just like this one thing that is just kind of bothering you sometime in the fall, but it's not a big deal. And you get some inspiration here pretty quickly. And I feel like the in the near future is saying that any little hang up that you have here will be cleared up quickly. And, you know, the high priestess is saying, pay attention to like inspired little ideas that you get. This Page of Wands, I think, is going to be like a little piece of news or you see something and it sparks an idea for you. And all of a sudden you see your way out of this thing that's bothering you. So it's you're really being asked to tune in to yourself and, you know, see your way out. So I want to pull one fortune cookie oracle for each of these parts of the year. And just see what your angels want to say about January through April. Opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Okay, well, that's interesting. I feel like this Six of Swords is like rowing you toward these opportunities. I'm going to turn this way. Okay, then let's take a look at May, June, July, August. What do group number three's angels? I think it's this one. Nature. Okay. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmland, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Well, that's perfect here with the Queen of Pentacles in her garden, with the Three of Cups out in nature celebrating, and with this money tree. I just think summertime is going to be this period of real enjoyment and connection with nature and with friends for you. And that's really what's going to take you over here into the fall, into this good vibes energy. And let's just get your fortune cookie for September through December. Group number three is that guy. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Okay. Feel like that's connected to this Eight of Swords. You might be a little nervous about commitment in this moment here, but there's going to be something that comes along that makes it clear what you want to do with that. That's interesting. And it says it's around love or business and it'll make you feel better. So I feel like, it could be, this could have to do with what feels like a thorny issue in business or in a relationship. But there's an idea that comes along that makes it possible for you to commit, and that maintains this kind of good vibes feeling in the fall and winter. So group number three, we're going to finish up with one more angel message. Group number three's angels, what is the final message for group number three for the new year 2026? Final message for group number three, please. Success. Well, that doesn't get much better than that, does it? Very nice. Group number 3. It looks like you have some great energy going on this year, and that your first few months are going to be filled with um, some great transition and some really wonderful love energy. And it's coming right up. And overall, this year is going to see you having a lot of success. Take a second, if you would, group number 3, and hit the like button if you haven't done it yet, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And more than anything, I would love it if you were to leave me a comment. It really helps the channel to grow. And I want to wish you a very happy new year, group number 3. And I hope to see you in my very next reading. And until then, take care. Bye.